Most people plant flowers to make their home feel warm, inviting, beautiful. But in this neighborhood, planting flowers, too many of them, could cost you hundreds of dollars. This is the story of how one woman's small garden turned into a war with her HOA, and how she uncovered a pattern of control that went deeper than just begonias and tulips. And yes, it involves a $500 fine. Meet Linda. She's a retired school teacher living in a quiet cul-de-sac in North Carolina. Soft-spoken, friendly, the kind of neighbor who always waves and brings cookies during the holidays. Linda moved into her HOA community 6 years ago. No issues, no drama. Until the spring came, and she decided to refresh her front yard with some color. Linda spent 2 weekends planting flowers along her walkway. Petunias, pansies, marigolds, nothing exotic. Just cheerful little blooms that turned her otherwise plain yard into something special. Neighbors complimented her. People slowed down to admire it. But not everyone liked it. One morning, she received a letter in her mailbox with a bold header. Notice of violation. Non-compliant landscaping. It stated she had exceeded the approved flower bed dimensions by 2 feet and had unauthorized plant species not listed in the HOA's landscaping guidelines. The fine? $500, due within 10 days. Linda thought it had to be a mistake. She emailed the HOA. Their response was robotic. Your landscaping plan was not pre-approved. You are in violation of Section 7.2.3.3. Non-compliance results in penalties as listed. But Linda had never heard of a required landscaping plan. She pulled out her HOA welcome packet. No mention of flower restrictions. No list of authorized plants. Nothing about measurements. So she started asking around. That's when things got interesting. Turns out, other homeowners had been fined too, but for random things. A neighbor fined $300 for having non-neutral curtain colors visible from the street. Another for planting too many sunflowers. One woman was fined for having a bird bath that attracted pests. It was starting to look less like enforcing order and more like targeted micromanagement. And guess who approved all the citations? The HOA Landscaping Committee, which, by the way, only had 3 members. And the chairperson lived right across the street from Linda. Linda remembered something odd. Last fall, she and that same neighbor had a minor disagreement about tree trimming. Nothing big. But now it seemed suspicious. She asked to see the official landscaping rules. The HOA stalled. So Linda filed a formal request under the HOA Transparency Clause, and she posted about it in the neighborhood Facebook group. Within 24 hours, dozens of neighbors backed her up. Turns out, the rules had been quietly amended a year earlier in a closed board meeting, without proper community voting. Linda teamed up with a few neighbors and contacted a local lawyer who specialized in HOA abuse. They drafted a cease and desist letter for unlawful fines and requested a board audit. At the next HOA meeting, usually attended by maybe 4 people, over 60 residents showed up. Linda read her story aloud. Others followed. When she revealed the unauthorized rule changes and the conflicts of interest on the landscaping committee, people were furious. 2 board members resigned on the spot. The landscaping fines, including Linda's $500, were dropped, and a new rule was introduced. Any change to the HOA guidelines must be voted on by the community. Linda didn't just keep her flowers, she helped restore fairness to her entire neighborhood. Her small act of resistance reminded everyone that homeownership doesn't mean giving up your voice. And sometimes, the prettiest garden grows from the biggest fight. What's the craziest thing your HOA has fined you for? Drop it in the comments. We read every one. And if you've got a story worth sharing, email us. We might feature it next. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around. Because next time, we're diving into how one HOA tried to ban Halloween decorations completely. You don't want to miss that.